around 10. This is attempt number 10. I have not exited the first. I have been live streaming for 15 minutes. I have not exited the first 2 minutes of the game. This is speedrunning, folks. This is peak speedrunning content. This is what you came here to see. Reset City, baby. Okay. This one's the one. Maybe. The next split's even harder too, so like I don't even know, man. Once I get out of that split, once I get out of this area though, I'm a little more less reset heavy, so we'll see.
What? Wait, oh, correct.
Okay. All right, Philbo, you little tool.
Its tracks come out of this bush. Oh, anywho, I'm sure.
Okay, there it is, fellas. That's how you do it. Were you taking notes? Were you taking notes? That's speedrunning right there. That's it. I've done it. I've done a speedrun. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye.
Hey, I don't know who. I'm ready to. All right, through here.
And we're still losing time. I did it very well, and we're still. That's speedrunning, boys. I don't know what I did last time. I popped off apparently.
Hey, they're also. Don't.
No.
No.
All right, Wambus. Well, this is Wambus. He's a catch-up farmer, and he's another Grumpus that's living on the island. And in fact, Wambus is a lot like Gramble in this, or excuse me, Wambus is a lot like Philbo in the sense that he has problems that need to be solved, and most of that is going to be solved by catching Bugsnax for him. So he's going to give us a new tool called a Sauce Slinger. We can use that to lure the Bunger. We can then put some other ketchup, if I can do it correctly, to lure the Bugsnax in kind of clever ways. So that's supposed to work like this. However, the Bunger kind of ignored the ketchup, so that's fine. I'll just relay the ketchup, have him go down. I'm going to take a little bit of extra ketchup here. We're going to use more ketchup to lure a Frieder down. We're going to catch a Shishka bug. I actually ketchup this Shishka bug so that the Bunger would mess him up. And then I'm going to drop kick that into him. I've used the Bungers to stun each other. And now, this last Shishka bug, I'm basically going to exploit the game a little bit and catch the Shishka bug before we can go back into the bush. And those are the Bugsnax I need to enter this area. In fact, I've actually caught all the Bugsnax I need for all of him. And that's what the game is really going to be about at this point, is catching Bugsnax in advance, anticipating the needs of these fellas here, and then just blitz feeding them stuff. That's what you just saw there. You got your Bunger plush? I'm so happy for you.
Hold on, I got this. There we go. Yo.
So other than some really sloppy ketchup, that was a pretty decent split. The bottom half went fine, just the... Come on, Beffica. This is Beffica, she's another Grumpus. She's gonna be a little bit harder to bring back into town. She's a bit of a gossip, and she's gonna want dirt from all the other Grumpuses. But before I get the dirt, I am gonna need to complete this Philbo quest. We'll be back for her in just a minute. She gives me a journal, which we're gonna use to fast travel on later in the game, among other things.
Let's get this over with.
And there we go. Hey boys, we're ahead, let's go. And finally, we're coming down to what is the main objective of the game, which is to bring everyone back to Snaxburg. And this, the area that's loading right now, is the fabled town of Snaxburg that Elizabeth Megafig brought everyone to this island to found. It used to be a united town until each of the Grumpuses went their separate ways. But we can bring them back together. We can solve their problems by
Well,
shoving Bugsnax down their throats. So let's do it, boys. But first, we've got to do an interview with Filbo. After all, we are a journalist, and interviewing is a part of the game. It's a pretty integral game mechanic. We use interviewing to gather information that will allow us to progress the plot. I'm going to grab some ketchup from Wambus's garden before I do that, though. Ketchup's going to be important later on.
well, one day.
Good news is that there's a lot of dialogue options, but only some of them are important for the advancing the plot of this game. So I'm just going to be very strategic about which dialogue options I select. Now I'm going to open my notebook and I'm going to warp back to Garden Grove because Beffica's waiting for me and she has a question she needs me to solve. One of the quests is to take a picture of every Bugsnax in the area. If you catch a Bugsnax, that's the same thing as taking a picture. So the only one left to take a picture of is that guy. She also has a quest to catch a weenie worm. And I've done that now too. There's actually one more Bugsnax I forgot to take a picture of, but luckily if you just do it straight from spawn, you can do that, and then it works out. Now I'm spamming the quests. Beffica wants to be fed her favorite Bugsnax, and there you go. You can see on the wall of her cave that her favorite Bugsnax is the weenie worm, so I've gone and done that. Now I'm going to sleep in her bed because I need to change the time of day. That's actually a pretty integral mechanic in this game. Certain Bugsnax only spawn at certain times of the day, and certain events in the game are tied to certain times of the day. One of the events that's tied to time of day is Wambus doing something, you know, kind of embarrassing that Beffica wants the hot goss on, so Wambus is actually waking up right now. I am going to walk over to him and witness him talking to his cactus wife, which is pretty embarrassing. His real wife left him, so now he talks to a cactus that's dressed up like her. Ooh, that's some hot goss. It's the kind of stuff that Beffica lives for. So I'm going to let her know. And with all that hot goss at her fingertips, she decides to come back into town. That's one Grumpus down. And we move on to the next. Next Grumpus we need to bring back into town is a wee lad called Gramble. He likes to take care of Bugsnax. He's like a nanny to them. He wants to make them part of his family. So he lives here on the beach with another Grumpus called Wiggle, who is essentially a pop star. You're about to be introduced to each of them in a cutscene coming up. But first, there's another Bugsnax here on the beach we don't know yet. Bit of a scientist-looking person. And they're introducing another mechanic where not only can I feed people Bugsnax, I can decide which of their limbs become the Bugsnax. I can actually now target their body parts and make the body horror much more personal. Wow, my internet is not doing hot. I'm gonna lower my bitrate. Hopefully that helps. Not the quality, but it may be my internet. Alright, well, we've got stuff to do here.
If you're well, I'm having trouble if you. See that Strabby? That there's Sprout. I've been training him to follow my pointer in his buggy ball.
We're being introduced to another gadget here. This is Sprout. I will point at an area and he will follow my my pointer. Now he's actually supposed to be led through this obstacle course, but his auto tracking is so good that I can just put the tracking point at the end of the obstacle course and he'll do it all for me. And while he's finishing the obstacle course, we have more Bugsnax to catch. And catch this Pinantula by making the Crapple attack him using chocolate to lure him. That's something that the sauce is good for, is luring certain Bugsnax onto others. For example, I can also make this Grape Skeeto eat the Strabby, if he would just do it already. There we go. And I can catch the Grape Skeeto once he does that to the Strabby. Looks like he's completed the obstacle course. I'm going to ask him to come over here, please, while I do this cutscene. And in fact, I already knew what she needed. Gramble wants, Wiggle wants a Pinantula, and that Grape Skeeto I just caught. So So I'm going to feed those to her while my boy in the buggy ball makes his way over. And almost perfect timing here. He's almost over. Looks like I probably should have asked him to start coming over sooner, but that's alright. I actually need him to lure these peel-a-bugs out of the logs. I also need him... I'll scare this crabble away. I also need him to lure this queeble. Queebles love chocolate. I need the queebles for... Nope, don't worry about me, Queeble. I need the Queebles for my own stuff. Oh, that Queeble got scared. See, these Queebles are actually extremely temperamental. This is a very risky strat to try to lure both of them over at once. If they can scare each other, that Queeble just scared him. They can run into each other and bonk. It's like they're just very problematic, these Queebles. So hopefully, if they would just, yep, they both bonked each other. So now, oh, and Squirt's way over there. Not great. This is going awful. Oh, great. I've accidentally chocolated the ground. That's gonna maybe distract the Queeble. Okay, great, 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 great. Nope, okay. I've got both Queebles. Let's go. Okay, so now that the Queebles are coming over here, on the way, I still have peel-a-bugs to catch. So let's work on that. Come on, Queebles. Let's go, boys. Now, this is going splendidly. I've got them past the crapple. I've got them coming over here. This is going very well. I've got one more peel-a-bug to catch right here. So let's do that now. Don't want to make sure we don't scare the Queebles, though. Make sure we don't scare them. Okay, looks like we haven't scared them yet. That's good, that's good, that's good. That's good. Let's just stay there, fellas, while I talk to Gramble. And while Gramble's walking his way over, I'm going to change the time of day to noon. And I'll show you why in just a minute. But if I can just not scare the Queebles and do this cutscene, he'll instantly go through his dialogue, and he's very happy that I've done that. And now we are going to fast travel back to Snacksburg because Gramble is done. Now remember, I said I slept till noon. The reason I did that is because Filbo is now awake. If I had tried to talk to Filbo at midnight, he would have been asleep. I would have had to wake him up. I would have had to go through a long animation of him waking up. But since it was noon, I can go straight to the party. So this is another mechanic in the game where every time you get a few Grumpuses back into town, Filbo decides to throw a little party, a little shindig. These shindigs are mostly non-interactable and a waste of my time. But, can't skip them, so that's life. Anyway, this one's pretty fun because I have the opportunity to see how many drinks I can stack on the fire. That's good. You can get 4 if you're like really pogging off.
Gramble, you two probably have loads to talk about. I got nothing to say to a guy like Wambus.
That's so.
I was almost pogging there.
Oh, yeah?
Let's try this again. Let's set the base again.
It's your fault we're in this mess. If you'd have let us eat your precious lives.
The optimal one is actually more tilted than you would think. Like you think like, oh, let's try to get him straight, but like that is not the strat. Like honestly.
And stole them away because you can't grow food for yourself.
You think these walking vegetables are your family? I got news for you, Gramble. Bugsnax will never love you.
Oh, good line.
You don't know a thing about love. That's why your wife left you.
I'm gonna do violence to you.
Good dialogue.
Hey,
Great dialogue.
Let's all take a breath here.
Don't act like
Ooh,
you're in charge.
ooh, Pog.
You had the spine to
Pog.
lead us. Everybody
The most
would still
unexpected
be here.
triple stack I've ever seen. This should not be working.
Fine. All y'all gang up on me. It don't make me wrong.
I'll go for the 4 because I'm
You all
greedy.
drift me back so
Okay,
bad.
anyway,
Go
that's the end of the
find her
party.
yourself.
And now Filbo tells us to try Bugsnax, and this is going to explain in universe lore why we don't eat Bugsnax. It's because they make us deathly sick. Alright, and that's the end of the party, fellas. So now we're going to head to the next area to bring back the aforementioned wife, actually, Triffany. As well as meet another Grumpus named Cromdo. Anyway, let's do this thing. So we've got a few things going on here, one of which is these pop ticks. They're an interesting Bugsnax in the sense that they can only be caught after being set on fire, so I'm going to set myself on fire and then come back to them later. Another thing we need to do is open a door, which we can do by putting some ketchup on this wall, and our good dear friend the Spuddy is going to deal with that wall for us while we're doing other stuff. This bunker's kind of got my number, but I'm gonna ignore him for now and try to catch a Chi-Poof. Great. You can kind of use some funky collision there to catch a Chi-Poof early. You're actually supposed to have another gadget here. But I am just gonna throw my body around to catch him. And I'm also gonna catch a Ribblepede for later as well that's kind of hanging out on that wall. So I've caught some Bugsnax in advance here for our dear friend Cromdo, but at this point I'm actually going to take the intended path, talk to him a little bit, because he has a gadget that I really want called the Lunch Pad. I can use the Lunch Pad to launch these rocks at this windmill, and that's kind of the tutorial for it, but there's actually a lot more I can do. For example, you can use the Lunch Pad to launch the trap at Bugsnax like this, or you could use the launch pad to launch yourself. Ah, looks like I messed that part up. That's okay. We'll catch him on the way back. So now we need the Spuddy here. If he would just aggro to me, I'm gonna lure him over here through this wall, because there's another Bugsnax in here I need called the Shy Weenie Worm. There we go. Caught him. Now you're going to see the intended use of the launch pad, how you're supposed to catch these Chi-Poofs, which is by targeting them like that, and then catching them like that. But now I'm going to use the launch pad in an unintended way, hopefully, and try to launch myself up here so I can skip using the stairs, because I hate stairs. We hate stairs in speedrunning. But yeah, these are all the Bugsnax I can fit in my pocket. I can only fit 6 at a time, so I'm going to take a quick pit stop to feed them to Cromdo. He also wants that Frieder I caught up on the ledge. And now Cromdo wants something interesting. He wants a Bugsnax that's not even available to me yet, so not much I can do there to appease him, unfortunately. So we're kind of screwed until we come back to him later. So let's start Triffany's quest while we're here, though, because that we can do. But first, she needs Ribblepedes. If I could just catch that, please. And if you've been counting, that's the 3 Ribblepedes she needs. So I've caught them throughout the area. 2 in these rooms, and then 1 way back at the beginning. And now she wants me to open the ruins. I already did that with the ketchup. So now I can catch these pop ticks, hopefully. Okay, I caught 1 of them. The other one went and hide in a bush. They are very skittish, so it's not too surprising that he went and hid in the bush. But luckily, I've got some other time to wait while Triffany walks back to her other location, so I'm going to use this time to try to catch the other pop tick. If we're super duper careful, should be able to catch him. There we go. Great. You got to be really quick about it, because that Scorpano will try to set you on fire, and you can't catch Bugsnax when you're on fire. Everyone knows that. Okay, that was a pretty good section, though. So now let's, with this section done, we've caught 2 pop ticks, and that's exactly the Bugsnax that our friend Wiggle wanted back in Simmering Springs. So let's bring that back home for her. Yo, Meteos, good to see ya. So let's wing ourselves over there. I missed the launch pad there. That's okay though. Let's feed her these pop ticks. And we're done. With that section at least. So now we've done everything we need to do here. We've returned all the Grumpuses we need to return back to Snaxburg. And this is now, Filbo decides, a great opportunity for a party. So let's go talk to him and kick this party off so I can talk to chat. Oh, but I forgot. Filbo actually has a new cutscene that's exclusive to the 2.0 version of the game that just released, where he introduces us to the new DLC game mechanic, which is the mailbox, which is great. This only wastes time. That's a very fun mechanic casually, but there is no benefit to it for me as a speedrunner. But hey, that's fine. We're going into the unskippable cutscene that's 8 minutes long. Woo! I'll take a commentary break, lads.
Tell you, there's stuff out there.
I missed you too, Ryan. I hope you're doing well. I was looking at the schedule, and you were the restreamer for the run before mine, but not for my run. Which makes sense, because my run is at a very shit time, because I traded with Chops. And, you know, that's what I get for being nice. That's what I get for trading time slots. I thought my run was going to be at 12:30, and then it was at 1:30, and now I feel like a dummy for trading time slots.
None but we, that is.
Hey, thanks, Odd Assassin.
Can we talk about
And
something
welcome to
else?
chat.
You
I didn't get a little
the
blurb. This is
desert
your first
grunts,
time chatting,
they
so
had some odd
you're not new,
rituals.
but I don't really
They
recognize
took
your
their
username.
golden diet
So
and
I'm gonna give you
hid it
welcome
in
anyway.
secret caves.
Whatever for?
But Sajiki updated it?
Were the
Dude,
dead
I
going to
hate Sajiki now.
rise from the grave?
No, not as such.
I'm gonna go
It's
fight
more the
Sajiki.
bodies would just
I'm also gonna fight whoever was in charge of making the runner guide,
The
because
writings kinda vague, sadly.
that doesn't exist.
All I know is they had a rush of
No, I'm
vanishing
kidding. It's fine. I
corpses.
know things are crazy.
Long as they were exposed,
Hey, I've never organized a speedrunning
even
marathon
if
for a
they buried
reason.
them in the sand, the body wouldn't
How goes
be there the
Bugsnax?
next day.
Today?
Though some
Well,
of the time
I'm a
there'd
minute
be
ahead.
little left.
Liking that.
Just a few bones.
I'm liking being a minute ahead. But as a whole, kind of a boring game.
Getting it, she'll
There's
just
tons of
thinking
like
about
8-minute cutscenes like this one that are very much non-interactive. Oh, there's a Sasquatch.
Oh, you're right.
I would prefer
Uh,
if
hey,
the game
buddy,
didn't
would
have
you mind picking
unskippable
up some
cutscenes.
firewood? It's over by the mill.
But such a mod does not exist for this small indie game yet, so unfortunately, I'm forced to watch these cutscenes.
Where were we? Triffany.
Would it
you
even
were
be
saying
speedrun
something
legal?
about the
I don't know.
Zombies?
No, no zombies. Listen.
A brand new method for restream to no time for QA. That's
just a
like,
story
I
I
feel
read
like
on
that
a
is the
wall.
story
We got nothing to
of all
fear
like
from the
dev
dead.
work, right?
I'm more worried about the living.
Cool new method doesn't get enough QA because no one has time because everyone's overworked.
Obviously, we're not
Like
the
it's no
first
one's fault.
grumpuses
It's
to
just
make
like
the
that's
sack
life,
tooth.
you know?
So what makes us think all the others are dead?
But maybe that's my jaded corporate mind at
I've
work.
seen those chewed up
Well, hey, you know, I
skeletons
applaud
around
you for. I mean, I hope it
Yeah,
works out,
something kills
obviously, for
grumpuses
like
out
everyone's
there.
sake. But
and it has teeth.
I can only imagine the stress.
Bugsnax don't have teeth. And like Wiggle said, there aren't animals out here other than us. She's not wrong about the bones.
He just
time
didn't
out.
force us onto it. Yeah.
Now hold on. You saying Grumpuses turn cannibal? That's ridiculous.
Nothing to
We
do
ain't
but
got
wait
the
for the
stomach
marathon to
for it.
kick off. That's
Clue
very true.
deeds, Grumpus.
No way that's true.
Oh, it's
I'm
true.
gonna again lower my
Late one
frickin'.
night, I saw Floofty dragging something
Just my
along
stream
the
is not
beach.
doing so hot today.
When I got closer, I saw what it was.
It's gonna be rough, boys. I'm at
A severed
1900
leg.
bitrate.
As I watched, they held
But
it
that's
to the light,
life.
and then they took a bite out of it.
Don't mess with
Hopefully
my
it shouldn't be
head,
so bad
Beth.
at like
You're gonna
1:30
scare
a.m. when
me
I'm running.
snackless.
Like
Don't, Grump.
the old
Is
roommate
somebody gonna
won't be on
check
the
on
internet,
Philo?
so I'll have it all to myself. You haven't been dropping frames? Yeah, OBS says I'm dropping frames, but hey, if you say I haven't been, that's good. I'll take it. Do a little 360, let's go.
Sorry about that. What I miss?
Wanna see a fun glitch?
Can we just quit it with
If
the
I
spooky
if
stuff?
I
I don't think I
click
could
the
get
right
any
click
sleep.
button, I can point the
Darling,
stick at the fire and set
calm
myself on
yourself.
fire, which is awesome, not a glitch.
For
But
I
if I
know
spin really
what
fast,
lurks in the
this happens.
shadows.
Whoa. Isn't that crazy? This saves 20 minutes. Yeah, I know. You guys think that's crazy. I'm gonna set the town on fire. Alright, it's on fire now. We're all gonna burn down and die.
She conducts
Of course, as you say, Ryan, you broke my stream. Where's the camera? You specifically broke my stream. You should be ashamed of yourself. Okay, let me scroll down on my notes. I think I know this route at this point, because I've been practicing it like a heck ton. But we'll see.
She gobbles us up.
That's precisely right, darling.
This story makes no sense. Why would Bugsnax
Okay, we are
have a
like
mother?
halfway through the
Oh, man,
cutscene.
This is just a title.
So like,
I've seen bugs
hope everyone's
big
comfy.
enough to eclipse the moon. What else would you call that?
you'll reimburse me in smiles.
Believe
Wow.
what you will.
Smileys all around.
wellness,
Yo, can I get some
for
smileys in
know
chat?
I've
Let's go.
seen. Regardless of what sort of monster you
But I'm very
believe in,
excited.
something
This is a late night comfy
lurking
run.
out there.
I gotta make sure that I'm in comfy mode. It's gonna be 1:30. There's no way I'll be this high energy.
Before it
I do have a co-commentator too, so I should take the stress off a little bit. And he's like a Bugsnax runner. And he's He's a standout dude, okay? Don't tell him I said this. It'll be so embarrassing. No, I'm kidding. But he's no, he's like he has a GDQ show he runs every week. He's just like he runs tons of games, including Bugsnax. Like he's just a swell guy. So I'm excited for that.
Something safe.
I think he's new to the hackathon stage. I think.
I'm not getting eaten by some monster or floofty just because you won't admit you're scared.
Don't worry, Gramble.
Okay.
We'll go check it out.
If something goes wrong,
Wrong. Sacrifice Bilbo first. That's my cue, lads. I have a little bit of interactivity before the cutscene resumes. It is to run up here and meet another Grumpus. His name is Chandlo. And if you think his name sounds like Chad, that's no coincidence because he is an absolute Giga Chad. And not like in an ironic way. He's just everything I want to be in a man. He's everything that's right about masculinity. That's not true, technically. He's a very nuanced character, but he's my favorite, and I love him. And I would die for Chandlo.
Don't worry, folks. I'm fine.
Yeah, I think he just doesn't have much overlap with our communities, generally.
Oh,
but like,
and the noise was just Chandler.
he runs a show on GDQ. Like, it's one of the hot fixes. I think it's called Awfully Silly.
But wait, what if Chandlo was the
Just
queen
something like
of
that.
Bugsnax?
He's a good guy.
Please, that brute doesn't have the grace required for royalty.
Yeah. If anybody's queen around here,
Okay,
it's me.
we've got video games to play.
The Desert Grumps
Y'all
had
wanna
a
see me catch
history of
Bugsnax?
matriarchal leadership. Real fascinating system they had. Every year, the ladies
Don't let me
would go
forget to catch the
hunting, and
Sin
one
Snail.
to bring
None of
home
you
the
know what that
biggest
means.
Bugsnax was the new head honcho.
Hey, buddy.
And there's a little bit of cutscene here. That's again, I think exclusive to the new update, but it's fine. Okay, let's play video games. So what do we come here for? Well, we have a few things to catch. We're gonna meet Chandlo and his secret lover Snorpy. They don't know they're in love yet. It's part of the game's story arc. But first thing we need to do is catch some honeybees and a quookie, which we can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone by putting a little lunch pad here, targeting a honeybee, and then scaring the quookie onto the lunch pad. So now the quookie is going to attack that, which is going to aggro another honeybee, which is going to dive bomb me, and now there's kind of a quookie stuck in this tree, which I don't love, but maybe I can catch him anyway. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's catch the Sin Snail. He's a bit high up here on the wall, but I think I can zag him. Yeah, let's go. There we go. Launch pad my way over here. Nope, did not work. Alright. Let's talk to Chandlo. So this is Chandlo and Snorpy. Snorpy is a bit of a conspiracy theorist, but he is friends with his friend Chandlo. They've been close for as long as they've known each other, which is like basically their whole life. Chandlo is outgoing, into nature, just an overall great anxiety-free guy, where Snorpy is racked with anxiety, in his words and Chandlo's words.
Take my newest invention.
But he's also a
the
great
snack
engineer,
grappler.
so he made a snack
I
grappler
built
that he
it
wants
so
me to
that I could
test.
help Chandler with his basketballing problem. But
So let's go talk to Chandlo and see if we can help him with his basketballing problem. In fact, his first quest, I already know what it is. It's going to be to get 3 basketballs into the basket. So I'm going to do that right now before he gets here. Third basketball's over here, so let's do that. He's also going to ask us to catch him Sin Snail, so I'm going to do that right now as well. And the cool thing is the snack grappler can grapple that stuff, like that snack trap that's over there. So it's kind of cool how these gadgets interact. You're going to start seeing that. You're actually going to see me do now a lunch pad specific skip, where if I jump on the edge of the lunch pad, didn't really work. You have to do it kind of precisely, but if you do it correctly, you'll get launched much higher and longer than the game wants you to. Let's try it one more time. There it is. That's perfect. I can use that to go to exactly where I need to be, rather than anything else. I can also grab this gadget early. You're not actually supposed to grab it at this stage, but I can by abusing some collision. Now you're going to see me use the lunch pad in a much more intended way to catch this Sin Snail. Unfortunately, it looks like it didn't really go as planned, so let's try that again. Yeah, there it is. And now let's meet Chandlo at the cabin, because he's got a quest to give me. Or he wants to be fed Sin Snails. He really wants to bulk up, and he thinks feeding him Bugsnax will be sort of a catalyst for that, as usual. Feeding people Bugsnax is the solution. And of course, he also wants some honeybees to achieve maximum ducosity. Poopability. And And now he's been convinced to come back to Snacksburg, but he's not going to go without his good friend Snorpy.
Anyway, I am here.
So Snorpy's going to give me a hug because we're friends now, which is awesome.
Now, once you
And now he's going to have a cutscene about his,
What now?
I need to catch a Charmello for him. So I'm going to put a thing here, and then put this here. And then I'm also going to catch the other Charmello by doing something cool here. I don't have any chocolate, that's not great. Maybe I can do it with peanut butter?
You got the radio working? Let's put some jams on! Not now, Chandler. The radio is...
Yeah, he does love peanut butter, okay. So, something cool about how Bugsnax interact is that Fire Bugsnax can interact with Ice Bugsnax and put each other out. So I'm going to use that to my advantage to catch the Charmello and to put the Bopsicle out, because I need this Bopsicle for our good friend Cromdo back in Sizzling Sands. The other thing you can do is you can put Bugsnax in water. So I strategically placed a trap so that the Charmello would land in the water. And now this Bopsicle is going to split into two smaller Bopsicles, which I can catch, and I will eventually feed to Cromdo. And that is all the Bugsnax I need. So let's feed this guy his Charmellos so that we can get him back in the Snacksburg.
What?
Alright, and with that, we're going to head back to Sizzling Sands.
Wait!
Or Scorched Gorge, rather, excuse me. We're going to feed Cromdo his stuff. Okay, we messed that up, but that's fine. Let's try one more time. There we go. Second time's the charm. Now let's feed him his Bopsicles. He specifically wants to turn his feet into Bopsicles. He thinks making his feet into cold Bugsnax will help him walk across the stand, and that will finally incentivize him to come back to Snacksburg. But again, running into the problem where it's nighttime and I don't want to have to wake people up, so I'm going to do a quick sleep before I warp back to Snacksburg. And there we go. There's a quick cutscene I need to go through here.
Yeah.
But it's fine, I'm going to need to trigger this cutscene no matter what, so...
Every time you're doing a... In fact...
Okay, there we go. So now what happened? Well, instead of having a party, I decided to turn in early. And while I was sleeping, it looks like something scary happened. It looks like
I thought it was a grumpus at first.
someone came into town and carved a "No More Bugsnax" onto the wall. I'm going to take a picture of that because what I'm going to get a quest for in about 2 minutes after this unskippable cutscene happens is to gather evidence about what's happening around town. I can actually snag some of the pictures with some of the evidence early. For example, I can grab the spade here, and I can grab some footprints over here. That's actually 3 of the 6 evidences I need. The other 3 are hidden behind these other grumpuses, so... And fortunately, I need to wait for this cutscene to end to scan the other things. But you can see some of the other stuff that's around town here. The Cromdo Mart sign, now that Cromdo's back in town. He's like a used car salesman. You can kind of see his whole vibe. He runs the Cromdo Mart. We've got this campfire, the social center of any camp. Triffany's weird grumpus skull, kind of strange that she has that on hand. There's Cactus Triffany, which is up there now for some reason, kind of spooky. There's my airship that I flew in on. It landed here after the big moths messed it up. Yeah, just a very beautiful place to live.
You say that again. Oh, get off me. Stop.
Whoa! Hey, chill the grump out.
Run to shelter.
There's no need for all that. If what Bramble and Beffica are saying is true, there's gotta be some physical evidence left behind. Yeah.
Physical evidence, that's my
Indeed.
frickin'
We
cue.
should sweep the perimeter and keep watch in case the
Snorby
creature
knows what's
returns.
up.
Good idea. Buddy, do you think you can scope out the restroom? You know,
Okay.
find out what they saw?
Let's do this thing. So, there's another set of footprints. There's a broken lock, and then if I'm really clever, I can't get it. There's another set of footprints over there. There you go.
You found...
And now I'm going to deliver the results, which is that there's a monster here and it's super spooky.
Cram it, Wampo. We got a genuine monster.
All right, take a commentary break.
Monster's a bit of a prejudicial term, don't you think?
I need to
I'd
not
call it
talk at a
more of
million miles a
cryptid,
minute
more
during my run because
undiscovered
it's
animal.
comfy and late at
It's no
night and I'll
animal,
be
darling.
tired.
We're witnessing the queen of Bugsnax in action.
He's
She's
giving
given us
us-
a warning!
Oh, that is absurd. Which is more likely
everyone in
that
chat
a so far
doing?
unseen giant Bugsnack politely left
This
a
is
note
comforting.
on our door, or that this is
Yo, I got
some
that
form of
radio
coordinated
voice.
dance
Oh,
by the Grumpernut.
What's more
please,
likely,
that's
dear, is
thanks for.
that
I
you've
needed that. Thank you for
watched
buttering me
many
up.
movies.
Cool thing about this game too. You can see some of like the like there's the basketball hoop from the mountain we were just on. There's another mountain. We're gonna be visiting this later in the run. Over there is like the walkway for up to Garden Grove where Beffica lives.
Between this and the Earth,
You can kind of see the desert over there, so it's kind of cool. It's kind of like Super Mario Sunshine-esque, how you can see like all the stuff.
Coming down from the mountain. Me and Snorp
There's the moon.
were a lot safer before we came back.
It controls the tides. Pretty crazy stuff.
We shouldn't split up again. We're better off if we're all here together.
That might have been true when Lisbeth was around, but those days are long gone.
You don't know that. She might come back.
Yeah, so at this point,
Don't hold your breath. pal.
Filbo is
Face it, Filbo.
reluctantly,
Without Lisbeth,
not
all we have
reluctantly,
is you.
but he's dealing with the fact that he's not the famed adventurer Lisbeth
I don't know
McFig.
why Lisbeth put me in charge. But
He's just some
I
dude
do know this.
with
None
strawberries
of
for
you are
hands,
Really happy out there alone.
and he's gonna give a motivational
We
speech,
have Lisbeth.
and everyone's gonna rally up behind him,
We have each
and we're gonna
other.
continue playing the video game.
Maybe if we try, we could all add up to one of her.
I guess you're not wrong.
so
We got a few more
we're
splits
all
to do.
staying in town then?
Only
Seems
like
like
2
it.
of which are
As long
non-trivial.
as we can watch each other's backs.
The rest are kind of
If we're
trivial.
gonna make it,
We'll
we
see
need
though.
Everybody here. Floofty and Sheldar are still out there, and
You
who
hear
knows
that?
if we're
Floofty and
safe.
Shelder are still out there. Those are the
You
next 2
must find
Grumpses we're gonna be
Floofty.
catching.
According to the tracking device I placed on them, they're out by Boiling Bay.
Floofty is out there.
Last time
They're
I
out in
saw
Boiling Bay,
Shelda,
and then
she was
Shelda's out that
meditating
way
in
in the Sizzling Sands.
But don't forget about Eggabell. If she's not
Gotta
with
catch 'em all,
Lisbeth,
gotta
we
catch
gotta
'em all.
find her.
Gotta catch 'em all. These aren't Bugsnax that we catch. These are
And
like
once we do,
Grumpuses.
we'll throw a big welcome back
Like these
party.
fellas
How
here.
does that sound?
Okay.
Great. Now let's go get some sleep.
Alright. Somehow I lost some time on that split. Oh, I know why. It's fine. See you, Ryan. Should do the poker app as an incentive. I like how you think I know the poker app. Hey, good luck with setup. You know, let me know if you need emotional support or something. I'll be here. Try this one more time. Yo, let's go. Last time's the charm. Lost a lot of time on this gorge because I'm bad at launch pads, but you know, that's life. Okay. We got a few things to do here. Shelda is a kind of a monk, a herbalist, and really just one with nature. She doesn't believe in consuming Bugsnax. She believes in, well, she believes that Bugsnax have some metaphorical value. So she wants us to do odd tasks, like for example, breaking up a contest, which you can do by launching them into the water, or breaking an eggler, which I can do by, coincidentally, throwing them into a contest. So let's do that real quick. Oh, I caught myself on fire. That's not great. That's not what you want. You don't want to see that. But that's fine. I also need to gather some cheese for her. So let's do that now before I forget. And then let's also break this eggler. Great. Fantastic. Oops. I accidentally sauced that. Hey, don't go anywhere. Don't go too far, buddy. I want this guy, this buffalo class, if he will come back here for me. Oh my goodness, he's not coming back. That's fine, I'll use this buddy. I need to break this door. Preferably I like to use the buffalo class, but he has decided not to be cooperative, so I guess that's life. Oh my god, okay, that Spuddy is absolutely wrecking me. But that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Place this guy down. I also need to do a thing where I lure a Raspy. And here he comes. Let's go, Raspy. I'm gonna lure him with a chocolate buddy ball, but I gotta be careful because there are these mean little Bugsnax here that are gonna try to mess with my Raspy. So hopefully they won't do that. They won't do exactly that. That's the exact thing I didn't want them to do. Well, while my Raspy's stunned, I'm going to try to lure these guys away. Nope, that's the opposite of what I wanted. Okay, well that's fine. I can do some work here while I'm waiting for that to happen. Come on, let's go, Raspy. Great. Great, 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 great. Yeah, that Raspy's... We're schmoovin'. Okay, no, this Raspy's schmoovin'. This is going good. Okay, stay here for a sec, Raspy. Stay there for a second while I do some stuff. Where's the squirt button? Okay, there it is. Okay. Jesus. Alright. Cutscenes to do now. So now all the stuff I've done in advance is paying off. I've cracked the egglers, I've got the Raspy, I broke the Bacantuses. Hopefully that Raspy comes up. There she is. Bada bing, bada boom. That is that split done. So now let's see if I can get a quick lunch pad in. Okay, there we go. Let's go. Popping off. Uh-oh. Did I do this in the wrong order? Hate to see it. Lost time to a puzzle. Alright, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. What's up, Roger? Welcome to an action-packed Bugsnax speedrun. Okay, we need an eggler. Oh, I'm sorry, we need a noodler. The heck is the noodler? I need him, please. Dude, this noodler's absolutely... Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. There we go. There we go, that's what I needed. Okay. I need the noodler to put out the bobsicle and vice versa. Now I need to catch up an opera that's hopping between trees. This is literally luck-based. You love to see it. What a great speedrun. I also need to catch a Kokomite, which I can do like this. I need this Kokomite to aggro me. Let's go. Oh, shoot. Okay, there we go. That works. Caught the Kokomite. Okay, let's go. Let's pop. We popped off a little bit. Alright, tiered Floofy's hand into a red banopper. Floofy has a new thing that you can turn any Grumpus part into any Bugsnax previously been consumed. It's kind of crazy. Wait, I need to feed.
Unbelievable. Can you this and now I nude. Oh, neat.
There we go.
I no matter the end I
Oh, that's not great. That's fine. I can put myself out there. And then do that, and then warp back to Snacksburg. Great, that's a split, boys. Got a gold. Caught all the Bugsnax I needed, did everything I need to do. Let's go talk to our dear old friend, Wampus.
Hey,
Hi, Misha.
well,
Sorry, what was the question? Yeah.
I could.
Open the closet, like this one?
Here.
Okay,
I
one
dug
second.
this
I
up
can
the
turn off
other
my
day.
camera if you want.
I'm thinking it might help you find Elizabeth.
Okay,
No.
camera's off. What do you need from the closet?
I heard. Sometimes. Without. I pay
Okay, bye.
some. Here. I don't.
turn my face cam back on in a sec, fellas. Got some more stuff to do before I can come to a lull in the run and do that.
No, so I'm not. You. I'm never. Oh, I'm no use. With I. Are you? Of course. Are you? Like we. I could. Elizabeth, we would. X. This must not go an inch.
Okay, whatever. We're back, boys. Gotta go get the Triffany now.
Oh, or it. Imagine me. Love and when we'd swap. Especially not to. Oh, you betcha. Lisbert stashed a journal in the ruins for safekeeping. I can't. Hey there.
There we go, yay. You betcha. I love it. A very good piece of dialogue. Oh, yo, let's go. Popping off. Oh my god, oh my god, oh god, are we gonna pop off again? Darn. Not really.
I'm not.
That's fine. At least we didn't lose time. You betcha. I love her accent. It's my favorite accent. My favorite American accent. Maybe my favorite accent of all time. Anyway. We've got stuff to do here. One of which is catch a sody. There we go. Caught the sody. Great stuff. Okay, sped me up a little bit. Now the other stuff, after I talk to Eggabell, she's kind of on a cycle where she's gonna go like walk to her location before I can do anything. And while she's walking to her location, I've got 2 Bugsnax to catch. So again, not super much pressure here. In fact, I'm actually gonna show off a cool mechanic where if you take a picture of a Bugsnax, you can see exactly where it's gonna go. And that's actually the mechanic I'm gonna use to catch this cookie. Another cool mechanic is certain sauces will immobilize certain Bugsnax. This jelly sandwich, for example, is immobilized by peanut butter. And now if I fall back down here, it's exactly where Eggabell lives. This is where her predetermined location is. So there you go. Yeah, you don't really have a good accent though, Audra. So like, I don't know what's up with you.
Okay, I've almost. Oh. Sound good.
Kind of lame. Oops, I went in the wrong order. You hate to see it.
Yeah. No. Oh wait.
All right. Okay, Filbo has a role to play here.
Hi there, you. Fine.
There you go. All right. I'm kind of in a cutscene again, but that's fine.
Oh, Eggabell, it's so good to see you.
I don't think I need any more peanut butter.
Up here all this time.
Could never hurt to have
You're
more
so,
peanut butter.
Different. That's right.
Right. The soft little
Eggabell
Eggabell you knew is gone. It's an egg pun.
Yeah,
Lots of egg
you
puns
really
with her.
Came out of your shell, huh? Hey, so why do you want my help? I thought you would have asked Chandlo.
Chandlo's got Snorpy to worry about. Besides, you've been following Liz around for years.
What? I don't follow her around.
Uh-huh. Point is, I know you care. And since I need 3 grumps, you might as well be one of them. Liz?
Oh,
Because...
well...
Right. We need to stand here, here, and here. On 3, we push. This is it. Ready? 1, 2...
Guys, think it's gonna work?
Agaba. Yes, I would be. I'm still. And that. And thank you.
Great. Alright, let's go to the point of no return.
Hello, Tiffany. Hi. This.
Okay, and now this party has a few things we need to do to get people onto the dance floor so that we can complete the party, which one of them is to do this. Turn the music on so it's Bethka's favorite song. The other is to do this.
What? I understand your wisdom, oh great Shelda. You're saying I should chug this snack water upside down, dog!
Hello, Chandler.
Yes! If I dog.
How's it?
But these.
Sure.
Oh, I'm.
So.
Woo!
Get this guy out on the dance floor.
This. Oh, God.
Graham,
Now they're just gonna apologize to each other, they're gonna make up, everything's good. Get her out on the dance floor. Yeah, we love alcohol, don't we? I'm sorry, snack water? Gotta talk to Snorpy so that Snorpy says that rhythmic gyration has no purpose, but if I have Snorpy talk to this academic here, that is Tiffany, Tiffany will make them realize that, in fact, dancing is good for you. That's going to give Snorpy the courage to talk to Chandlo. And while they're walking over, while he's walking over, I'll talk to Cromdo. And then they realize they're dating and in love, and all is good in the world. And I love them. Can't believe I circled and lost a second.
We're all together again. Well, almost all of us. But you know what? Knowing Agabella's out
Okay, so how many frames have I dropped? I've dropped 5,581 frames. That's 2%.
Possible without you, buddy.
What percent is that?
I know you have to go back for your job eventually.
That is 93 seconds worth of frames.
I'd sure miss you if you left. And well, you still need to interview Lisbeth, right? So
Our end is nigh.
what? End? Well, is that a metaphor or?
It's not a metaphor. It's
Go
coming.
now! Are you okay, buddy?
Okay. This cutscene's
All
only
right.
gonna last
I
4 or
know
so
this
minutes,
looks
so
bad,
don't
but
worry.
As long as we
It's
keep
exciting.
calm.
How's everyone doing?
Approaches.
Still doing good?
Pray to your gods,
No complaints in chat? If anyone's got any complaints, air them now.
Bugsnax. She's rising from the
I've got
depths
3
to
minutes to talk through them
devour
with you.
us all.
The Grumpinati aim to silence us for good. Their machinations are coming to fruition.
now hold on. We're not gonna die because of some cult or monster.
That's right.
We're gonna die because the volcano's going off.
That's right. Wait, what?
Oh, bad timing. Suppose we're gonna end up buried like all the others, eh?
Come on, bro. We can survive this.
Alright!
As long as we got Bugsnax, we'll be fine.
Check the
The
Discord.
barn collapsed.
Nothing
All my
crazy's
little
happened.
ones escaped.
Bummer.
Whoa. Homeless and out of Bugsnax? Oh, it's a grumpy grump world
Good
now.
dialogue, though. I do like this cutscene.
Dibs on eating Filbo.
Please do. I'm quite curious to see the result. Will Beffica turn into Filbo or the Bugsnax he's eaten? Hold on a moment while I retrieve my notes.
Hey, don't give up yet. We may not have homes or snacks, but we have each other. I know it's pretty scary right now, but we can't fall apart every single time something bad happens. We have to stick together.
Well said, Filbo.
Agabel.
Agabro, you're all right.
What a pleasant surprise. Welcome back, Dr. Batanugget.
Hey, everybody. Chandlo, Floofty, Mr.
I like how
Timberland.
everyone has a first and last name in this game
I'm glad
because the
you
last
made it.
names are so
Is that
absurd and I
you
love them.
figured it out?
That's right, Filbo. I know how to get to Liz.
That's amazing! We gotta go right away.
Ooh, sorry to say it, but is now really the best time?
This might be the only chance we get. Liz is in danger, and this disaster is only getting
Okay,
started.
we've got 14 minutes left in the speedrun.
So spills fall for
This is the last major unskippable cutscene. Well, kind of.
Quiet you. Doctor, you're only subjecting yourself to needless risk. Elizabeth is likely deceased.
Dog, Lisbeth is alive. And we're not gonna leave her behind.
I just need Filbo and...
Yeah.
Filbo's buddy. Sorry, Chandler.
Bummer.
Well, what are the rest of us supposed to do while y'all were gone?
You prepare for the worst. What do we need right now?
Well, I'm sick of being in the
Anything
dark,
happening in
for
the
one.
mirrors at Discord?
I want to know what's out there.
No worries, Beth.
Fedzor's lurking in
I'll build a
BC.
couple bonfires.
That
Maybe
tracks.
a watchtower. Whatever's out there, we'll see it coming.
But what do we do when the queen comes to devour us?
Well, I have a few prototype traps that I could put to use.
Oh yeah, is Pingle,
What
is
about
everyone
the more
doing their 100%
practical
race? Is
threats?
that still happening?
You know, the earthquakes, the
They're probably not done
volcanoes
yet.
and what have ya.
Let me look at the
Simple.
multi-twitch.
We find a way to get off the ground.
We're totally gonna raid them.
Well, none of that matters
If they're still going. Which I think some of them must be.
Got my sauce.
They start at 7:30, so.
No way, pal. I ain't gonna
Oh, for
shout
sure,
out
yeah.
that nasty plant goop.
Oh yeah, they're still going. We're gonna send them over to Conception when
No
we're
more
done here.
concerns?
That's so exciting.
Great. Let's get to it then.
You've got major Bugsnax content coming your way after this. Not that this isn't Bugsnax content, but I just mean like better content. This category sucks! Excuse me, guys. Shit. I lunch padded wrong.
Hey, Eggibo. After we get Lisbeth or...
Two gonna come back to town.
Ah,
I
darn.
don't know. I'm starting to like sleeping on freezing cold rocks. But I'm sure Liz misses our bed. Well, it'll be ready for ya.
Okay, well at least we got one launch pad.
Mountain. Still. Tall.
Oh, do you need a break? How about water? Let me check your vitals.
No, I'm okay. Besides,
I'm
we're
tired.
almost there.
I'm gassed
Right.
from all the speedrunning.
But
Wow, my
in
internet's
the
absolutely
future, you could stand to do
kicking the
some
bucket here.
exercise Or just hang out with Chandlo.
It's like very bad. Holy moly, dude. How am I gonna stream tomorrow? I hope it's better tomorrow. Oi oi oi. Oofy doofy.
Alright. We're here. How do we get this thing open, Eggibo?
Turns out she wrote the order backwards. I guess even the great Elizabeth Megafig can still make mistakes.
Well, nobody's perfect, right? Okay, I'm ready when you are.
We're coming, Liz. 1, 2.
Alright.
3.
Video games are happening after this. Okay. Let's play some video games, folks.
Ah! What is this thing? Help! Oh, well... Yuck! What is this stuff? Ugh, it's slimy and cold, and
I kind of want to eat it.
if Lisbeth is really down here, we better find her fast.
Let... Phil? No. Are you... You can't... That? They're... What you... They... But I almost
Okay.
lost myself.
There we go.
But somehow I pushed back. I made them into me.
He's the third queen of Bugsnax. Alright, I'm using 2 hands now to scroll the wheel, which is going to be slightly faster and also vastly more comfortable. Hopefully.
No.
The 2-handed approach is Pog. I don't believe there's another skip here. That's crazy. I think they're just teasing us. Maybe the new update. Or maybe in 1.0 or something.
Oh, so, but hey,
We but oh,
it's time to get moving. Get back to Snacksburg. We're going to have to take a bit of a show. On.
Okay, well, that's one thing down. Okay, if I get the parkour, I'm gonna save a second. Pogs in chat if I get it.
We've got to get back to Snacksburg as fast as we can. We can't let the others eat any more Bugsnax.
Pogs all around. I'm a parkour god. My Mirror's Edge skills all paid off. I saved 1.1 seconds on this split. This is world record. I'm still 3 minutes from world record, which is crazy, by the way. I don't see it. I have no idea how world record's even possible.
snort there. Y'all, I just great.
Buck Wild.
Hey, hold. Oh, don't. Splendid. As for you, you may need my snack chop.
So now,
Like the snack
for those who are
time
still
if it
here,
was set to-
the this is
Hooray.
yeah,
Good
the
luck.
snacks are going to be used to the gadget is going to be used to attack Bugsnax now, which is pretty fun. Good game mechanic.
Better put that trap to good use.
Snack trap has been set to the puree option, as he says. Come on, Strabbies, start walking forward. Great. And now these
But here comes someone with a
two
healthy
buddies
capacity for violence.
are
Take
coming
this device
together
and play
to
a part for us,
kill
please.
Bugsnax. Okay, that's fine. I eat a lot of Bugsnax there, but it's faster if I can just get the Cantuses straight into their mouth, but it's like absolutely a Buck Wild strat. I'm probably never gonna get it, ever in my whole life.
I don't. I'll help.
And there's Chad, he's throwing logs. Now this section is essentially an auto-scroller. Where I set traps and the cookies walk into them, and I feel great about it. Pog. Another Pog coming up. Yo, let's go. I put another string down. Let's see if they walk into it. They did. Let's go. Once again, Pogalicious. Oh, we got chippies now instead of cookies. Still pretty Pog. How I'm setting the traps and then they're walking into them. There's one more, however, I'm going to ignore the trap here. And I'm going to set up a little skip here. If I walk into this little corner here, I can get myself jammed in. And so what happens is that when the cutscene ends, instead of walking on over there, I'm already closer to where I need to be. I saved a second. Crazy. Crazy second time save there, as you abuse the cutscene mechanics. Okay. Okay, these are like kind of precise. Not like super precise, but precise enough that like they're spooky. But I just kind of do it off vibes. Like I don't have a setup or anything. If I do have a setup, I aim at specific locations and then I just kind of go off my gut on when to shoot these things. Okay, a bit of a time loss there, but that's fine. Might get the same time loss there, we'll see. And we're good. Should be good, and then hopefully that gets both of them. If not, I'll just launch another one. Okay, that's fine. Didn't lose too much time. I could have certainly lost more. That's for sure. And we're scrolling, we're scrolling. And so now enemies spawn from the ground and I have to destroy them. And that's this phase. And they spawn in the same location every time. So theoretically, I shouldn't mess this up. You know, because I'm a perfect speedrunner who never messes anything up. That's me. Oh my god. Video games. This is actually going pretty well. Okay, the secret peel book spawned when I wasn't looking, but that's fine. They always do that. Oops. Okay, he's rolling a little all over the place, but I was still able to get the grapples. There's, I think, like 2 more, maybe? Maybe that's it, actually. That was it. That's fine. Gonna last like half a second to being unsure.
Come on now.
Okay.
Get your varmints.
Last thing, just Wambus, Triffany, and the special sauce.
Well, what do you want me to do?
I won't let them take my garden.
There's hardly any garden left.
There's enough. I still got my special sauce, fresh grown.
Oh, good thinking.
What? That's not what I meant.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Would you mind helping out? Just a matter of life and death is all.
Okay, let's do this thing. So I can use special sauce to lure any 2 Bugsnax into each other, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Please, these 2 Bugsnax, I need them to explode on each other, for the love of God. Okay, that was awful, and it made me lose a lot of time. But I guess that's life. And then again, just setting this special sauce up so the 2 bungers, so theoretically they would go into each other, but okay, just lost like 20 seconds in the split, which is pretty buck wild. Because it's mostly auto-scrollers, but you know, mostly is the key word there.
Okay.
Some of it is clearly not auto-scroller, and I can't lose time on it.
Gotta get on board now!
It's fine. This run has like so many drop frames, and I'm not super happy with it. So even if I PB, it's like I'll probably want to get one more.
We're not gonna make it. Thanks, Liz. Egg.
Here we go. We've escaped Snacktooth Island. Not Snacktooth Island. Oh God. Is that what it's called, actually? Snacktooth, the other island. Dude, I forget. Well, hey, PB's a PB. Let's go. Okay, don't let myself get hit, buddy.
Hey, buddy. All right. I know. It's. I can't. Great.
Should be a sub 104.
Don't worry, you're fine.
So
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.